The ERP software category is showing one of the clearest shifts in AI discovery. Buyers are no longer receiving a broad market map. They are receiving compressed shortlists. In this public benchmark, AI platforms analyzed 1,372 observations across high-intent ERP buying moments. The pattern is direct. A small number of vendors are repeatedly advanced as recommended options, while several well-known brands are mentioned but rarely selected. That difference matters because AI is now influencing which vendors make it into evaluation before the buyer ever reaches a demo request. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. In the June 2026 ERP software benchmark, Oracle NetSuite leads the category across all three public high-intent clusters. It earned 198 valid recommendations, a 14.4% recommendation coverage rate, and an AI authority value of 273,064. More importantly, it earned 67 rank 1 appearances and an average recommended rank of 2.6. That tells us AI systems are not simply aware of NetSuite, they are repeatedly positioning it as a preferred answer when buyers ask for help choosing ERP software. Microsoft Dynamics 365 holds the second position. It has nearly the same visibility rate as NetSuite, but lower recommendation conversion with 114 valid recommendations and 8.3% recommendation coverage. So the market shape is clear. Broad presence helps, but ranked recommendation strength is where the commercial advantage appears. The most important warning sign in the benchmark is SAP. SAP appears in 33.2% of all observations, which makes it the third most visible vendor in the dataset, but it captures only 3.9% valid recommendation coverage. Across 1,372 observations, SAP appeared 455 times and earned recommendation credit only 53 times. That is the gap executives need to understand. AI systems are retrieving SAP as a known ERP vendor, but they are much less frequently advancing it as a top shortlist choice. The benchmark models SAP's monthly lost AI opportunity value at $10.6 million, the highest in the category. That figure is modeled, not actual revenue, but the strategic point is still significant. A brand can be famous, visible, and frequently named while losing influence at the decision moment. The benchmark tracks three public high-intent prompt clusters. The first is discovery and evaluation, where buyers ask broad questions like which ERP software options they should consider. This is where initial consideration sets are formed. The second is comparison and alternatives, where buyers are narrowing options against known vendors. This is where AI compresses the market into 2 or 3 credible choices. The third is pricing and cost evaluation, which sits closest to vendor selection. These prompts carry the strongest decision stage intent. NetSuite leads across the category, but the cluster view shows important differences. Sage Intacct performs especially well in comparison and evaluation prompts. Epicor shows its strongest performance in pricing and cost evaluation. Acumatica also has its strongest footprint in cost-focused prompts. So category leadership is not always uniform. Recommendation strength can concentrate around specific buyer questions. The report points to a deeper reason recommendation power is concentrating: citation architecture. AI platforms build answers from public evidence. That includes analyst reports, structured comparison content, review platforms, official documentation, and community discussions. Vendors that appear consistently across those sources with positive and comparative framing build the evidence layer AI systems can reuse. NetSuite benefits from a citation network that repeatedly frames it as a top-ranked option. Microsoft Dynamics 365 benefits from the broader Microsoft ecosystem, enterprise technology coverage, and frequent inclusion in cited productivity and platform content. The weaker pattern is different. Some vendors are described as established market participants, but the public evidence does not consistently support ranked buyer stage recommendation language. That is why mention volume alone can mislead leadership teams. The public source layer has to help AI systems compare, trust, rank, and recommend. For CEOs, CMOs, and growth leaders in ERP software, the practical takeaway is to stop treating AI visibility as a single number. A vendor needs to know where it appears, when it is recommended, what rank it receives, and which prompt clusters create commercial exposure. The highest value questions are simple. Does the brand enter the shortlist when buyers ask for recommendations? Does it reach the top 3 in comparison prompts? Does it hold position when pricing or cost becomes the deciding frame? And does the public evidence layer support the answer AI systems are giving? One pattern we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that brands can look visible while still losing the buying moments that matter most. The ERP Software benchmark shows a market where AI systems are already shaping consideration, comparison, and decision stage selection. The winners are not only the vendors buyers know, they are the vendors AI systems can confidently place into a ranked shortlist using public evidence. For leadership teams, this changes the measurement model. Track recommendation position, shortlist eligibility, cluster performance, and citation architecture. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.